Okay. I just finished an outstanding Thursday practice. I thought our coaches did a tremendous job of preparing our guys. It was a great mindset today. A short yardage goal line, red zone, 2-minute. Offense looked really sharp today. They caught the ball. Defense was flying around. These guys are ready to play. Any question?
Hey there, Coach. Michael Cobble at BRZ. With the anticipation of what State is going to do, are you expecting to stay at nickel almost all the time?
Sure.
Is dime something that you guys have had to really kind of work on even more so? And who would be your dime personnel?
Yeah. We do have a lot of nickel. Obviously, nickel is the base package nowadays in football. We do have some dime. And we're gonna mix those guys up. Cordell Flott, Jay Ward if he's available, Derek Stingley, those guys are all interchangeable down there. Jabril Cox can play some. We can move a safety down. Todd Harris can do it. So I think we're very multiple, and we have a lot of guys that can play different positions in nickel and dime.
Hey, Coach Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, this is William with Tiger Rag Magazine. Last year, I believe you were about a plus 13 in the turnover ratio, and maybe a lot of that was due to having a pretty mature offense that didn't turn the ball over very much. What have you seen maybe in the preseason games that leads you to believe that your defense maybe will kind of lead the charge in terms of being able to create a lot of turnovers in field position for your offense this year?
Good. First of all, the style of defense that we're playing is an attack defense. We're attacking every day, every down. We're playing tight coverage. And then again, the speed in our defense. I think that the strength of our defense is the speed of our linebackers. And obviously, having a guy like Derek Stingley and Jacoby Stevens back there with Todd Harris, Cordell Flott, I think those guys are very fast. I do believe we're going to put a rush on people. This guy's going to be tough because of the splits. You're going to get the ball out there quick. But I do believe that Bo has done a great job in turnover ratio, and those guys are going to lead the charge.
Hey, Coach, Jacques from Channel 9. A couple just quick questions for you, if I could. Being out in that conference on the West Coast, being at USC and seeing Mike Leach, can you just speak to the job he did at a place that had not won much, and he got really 11 wins in one season? And then KJ Costello, their quarterback, put up a lot of big numbers at Stanford. What kind of challenge?
Being on the West Coast, those guys, we grew up down here in pads and playing football. Those guys are on 7-on-7. I mean, it's a 7-on-7 league. So they're 4 or 5 years old. They're throwing the football. There's a lot of quarterbacks that are getting trained by a lot of trainers out there. There's weather good all year round. So, they fancy themselves with throwing the ball. The job that Mike Leach did at Washington State is incredible. But, he's done a great job wherever he's at. He's a great football coach, a great football mind, and he's got a lot of talent at Mississippi State. He's going to do a great job.
Hey, Ed, Wilson Alexander from The Advocate. Just curious, obviously the coronavirus could affect coaches. If someone had to miss a game who was a play caller, what would be the backup plan in that situation?
Yeah, it's not right now, but we do have a backup plan. Obviously, I love having Scott Linehan. I love having him there. Mickey Joseph, our associate head coach. Those guys can do a good job of handling. James Craig can handle the run game. So, those guys, I think that we all pitch into the game plan. Somebody was on offense, on defense. We have Bill. Bill has done a great job for us. We have Kevin Call, who's an analyst, could step in as an extra coach. If one coach was done, could be a defensive coordinator, could call plays. So I think we're in good shape.
Hey, Coach, this is Glenn West with LSU SI. I know you can't comment, obviously, on players out with COVID stuff, but what about just from an injury perspective? Is there anybody that might not be able to go on Saturday?
I think we're the best we've been. And I think that we got a couple guys with some nicks and bruises, but as right now, nobody's out as far as I know. We're ready to go.
Hey, Coach, this is Jared Brobman with the Reveille. How confident are you in the offensive line's ability to control the line of scrimmage on Saturday? You know, they've got a lot of strong defensive line players on that other side, and they mix up their blitz packages a lot. Do you think the offensive line is going to handle themselves well with the running that you guys want to do and the passing attack for Miles?
From what I've seen in camp, yes. These guys are very athletic. They're strong. I'm glad we got Linehan. I'm glad we got him. He's done a great job for us at center. I believe in Darryl Rosenthal. We got some very good guards, big guards. Austin Deckles has a lot of talent there. So I believe along with our running backs, we can do a good job. But every week in the SEC, man, you're going to play some great defensive linemen. They'll make some plays. We'll make some plays.
Hey, Coach. Jarrett Roser, TigerDetails.com. You talked earlier in the week about interest in seeing how Neil Farrell continued to progress.
Yeah.
How did he look this week through practice?
Really good. I mean, really good. You can expect him to get some snaps. He's come back with a renewed attitude. Has practiced phenomenal. Work hard all week. I think he's still getting in game shape. I don't think he can play a whole game yet. But I think he can give you 20 to 30 snaps if we need it.
Hey, Coach, Jacques again. You're playing a game this week and driving around town and everything. It just doesn't feel like it. You know, just the energy is just so different. Do you sense that yourself? And can you just reiterate the whole generate our own enthusiasm?
Obviously we don't go around town during the season. We just go from home to work. So I don't see none of that. But I did feel a lot of energy within the coaching staff this week. I felt a different pep in the step in the team. They're ready to play. But these guys have been practicing for 2 months. They're going to be excited. We've had some scrimmages in Tiger Stadium by ourselves. We've had a lot of energy. 25,000 fans for us is going to be a boost right now because we haven't seen them in so long. So I think we're just going to take advantage of the situation.
Coach, I think I've picked up on this message the last couple of times. You talked is just letting this team write their script.
Yeah.
You talked about shelving what last year did. How important is that from a mental standpoint of taking as much pressure off of them and letting them play? I guess I'm kind of getting this theme overall. You're going to turn the defense loose. You want to let them play.
Yep.
Is that accurate? And then also, are you going to try to do the same game day routine? Are you doing the hotel on Friday night?
Yeah.
Whole deal?
Same stuff. Oh, yeah, same stuff. Getting ready. Tomorrow's Focus Friday. We're going to beat the drum. We're going to have walkthroughs. We're going to Lod Cook. We're doing all the same stuff. We'll walk down the Tiger Walk, have our clap session before, put our suits on. Whoever's on the Tiger Walk, just tell them to cheer loud. I think these young men are going to be awfully excited. They're excited to play something else. I think that's where you're going to get most of the energy from.
All right, guys. If there are no other questions, we'll go ahead and close it out now. Let Coach O take off. All right. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. All right.